everyone, and welcome. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me as I progress on this amazing journey up to the Yukon territory. And I've just been having such a great time. I've been excited at what I've been seeing. I've been taking it all in. I've been driving like crazy, and then doing whatever I can while I'm in the area. And I really need a rest day. I've been gone 2 weeks now, and I have had little breaks here and there, but I've always had things that need to be taken care of. And today I'm just going to take care of me. I think it's really important to stop sometimes, even if you're having a good time. And I was starting to feel I was lagging. I was getting tired. So I thought, okay, I just need a day out. I need to just do a camping day. Just what I love doing. And when this spot was available this morning, I thought, this is where to do it. I feel like cooking something. I haven't been doing a lot of cooking, and I feel like making something fun. So, yeah, to me that's kind of restful. It's an indulgence, right? And making something sweet or something savory. And I'm going to make 2 cinnamon buns and 2 savory buns. That should meet the need. So hang about for the day and let's see what we can come up with or not. This recipe calls for 1.5 cups of flour, about 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a good sized teaspoon of quick rise yeast. You then add in 3/4 cup of very hot water. I can put my finger in it, but it's pretty hot. And you mix this up. I added about another tablespoon of water. You just have to get it so that it's sort of gummed together. There, and I think that's about right. Now what we do is we leave it in this shape for about 1.5 hours. It's sort of doubled. What I'm going to do, because it's not that warm, it's okay in here, but I'm going to help things along a bit. I put some hot water in my Nalgene bottle. Because I've got the heat from the Nalgene heat in here, I'm going to cover this bowl now and then wrap it in the towel. And that will give it some warmth to help with the rising. Well, that looks kind of cozy, doesn't it? I don't know what time this will be ready, and I don't even care. I have no idea even what time it is. Guessing somewhere around 11 or 12. I'm just having one of those days where I'm just catering to however it feels. So, and it feels like making bread today. Just a nice, comforting kind of homey food. I'm not really familiar with the flora around here, being a coast person. I need somebody like Kevin Callan. He's from Ontario and he's a great canoeist, but he also is an excellent teacher of flora and fauna in the areas of Ontario. And I rather expect that some of these deciduous trees are also in Ontario and in northern Ontario. And I could do with a small Kevin Callan in my back pocket right now who could give me a little bit of a nature walk through this area. So I don't really know what the names of everything are. Probably some of you could tell me what these are. I see something that looks like a rose bush. A little different. The rose hips are different than the ones we have at home. And then there's all these deciduous trees. I don't think that they would be birch trees. But I don't know. I don't have trees like this at home. So they could be anything. And then there's the spruce. Was a sign on the road says that you're entering the black spruce, white spruce zone. I don't know how you tell one from the other. These ones look kind of dark, so does that make them a black spruce? Lots to learn. Oh, this looks really good. So now all what you do is put a bit of flour on it, roll it into a ball. Okay, now we leave it for 10 minutes, and then we can shape it into the cinnamon buns, and then we let them rise. All right, this looks good. I think this is going to be fine. Just going to put a little flour down on the table, and going to just shape this into a rectangle. All right, got some butter on here. So, and some cinnamon now. Cinnamon buns. And some brown sugar. All right, we'll roll that up. Now we'll go on to the savory. So what I've got in here is some bacon bits, some cheese, and some parsley from my garden, which I dehydrated and kept in a container. So I'm just going to pile all that on. We'll roll this guy up. Yeah, probably a bit better. What do you think? I'm going to wrap these back up in the towel. The Nalgene's still a bit warm. I'm going to let them rise, and we'll go outside and light the briquettes. I'm using my Agawa cook set, which I've had for the last little while. The suggestion is to put a little bit of water in the wok, and that helps steam the buns before the water evaporates, and then the buns start to brown. I find that the placement of the briquettes is a bit of an art form. It requires experimentation with how many you put under, how many you on top. There is a formula, but it doesn't always work. So I just keep checking things and seeing what needs more on the bottom or the top. Here's hoping. I'm going to check that in about 15 to 20 minutes. Whoa. Whoa. Do those look good? Yes, I think we've done it. I think it's time to get it off the briquettes. I really wish you were here to share this with me. I'm just going to go and get a plate, and I'm going to have one of each. That's going to be lunch. Oh, and a great big raven just lighted down on the table next to this campsite. So I better take this in and then put them on a plate. I think he thinks he's invited for lunch. Well, this is a 2-course lunch. Heavy on the bread, but we'll start with the savory. Looks really well, just beautifully done. Okay, next course. This is the cinnamon one. Well, that was really good. It's not if you're concerned about consuming too many carbohydrates, this wouldn't be a good lunch for you. It's probably not a good lunch for me either. But this is my rest and restoration day, and so I can eat them. Milo's been sleeping all morning, so I think he needed a break too, obviously. A rest and restoration day. He's taking huge advantage of it. I don't feel like I need sleep. I think rest and restoration means different things to different people. We all have different needs. And I've been sleeping really well in the van. But what I needed was just a break from all the excitement of the trip. And yeah, it is exciting. And a lot of driving, but there's also been so many things that I wanted to see and do. I just needed to just sit back and do something like this. I mean, to make buns is just a fun activity. And it's not something you can do at the end of a long day driving, or, you know, when you've just been for a hike. And, you know, I'm doing so many things that today is just all about sitting here at this gorgeous view. And it's clouding up. I don't know if it's probably going to rain a bit. But I'm going to go take Milo for a walk and wake him up a bit. And then I think I'll make a cup of tea and sit down with my book and just continue to enjoy this very relaxing, non-pressure kind of a day. Well, this has been a wonderful day. Milo and I had a good walk around the campsite and found that the trail goes a little bit further and enjoyed that. And now I've just made this chicken fajita again, but it's a good meal and I can eat. I've made enough for 2 nights. So tomorrow night I'll have the same thing. And that's a bonus, you know. And the mushrooms and the peppers that I rehydrated are a great addition. It looks super, and so I'm just going to dig into that. Well, it's messy, but it's delicious. So I'm just going to enjoy this. It's a great dinner, and then it'll be time to take Milo out again. Just having a great day. This has just been just what I needed. Good morning, everybody. I had a great night's sleep last night, and Milo was good. He let me sleep in a little extra half hour. It's a good boy, Milo. Anyway, today we're heading back to Whitehorse. I'm ever so glad that I took this break. It was just perfect, and I really, really enjoyed just camping out and just being in one spot with absolutely no agenda. And I wasn't surrounded by things that were stimulating. Just beautiful. just beautiful and peaceful. So I think I'm going to head back to the RV site and get my first load of laundry done. I'm now on day 16, I think. It's about time that the laundry got done. Although I've been hand washing things as I've gone along. But some things need a little bit better job done than that. So I'm going to start out because I've probably got another 2 weeks to go by the time I get home. So yes, also groceries. So I'm up for that, and then I'm not sure where I'm heading, whether I'm going south or whether I'm going further west. But that's to be decided. So thanks for joining me on this rest day. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you on the next chapter.